see. So d4, knight f6. For those who are new, I'm gonna be playing 3 minutes, 5 minutes games. I'm not gonna be playing too much. I'm not gonna be playing at all actually with increment because I wanna be able to flag you guys if I mess up and don't win in a sort of normal way. And probably be playing more 3-minute games against high-rated players, and then 5 minutes against slightly lower-rated players so that I can comment a bit more and try and be instructive or whatever, because I think that's one of the points of this whole banter thing. Anyway, we got ourselves a pretty standard Meran position. My opponent clearly has done nothing wrong so far, although this may have been a bit wrong. I think he should have taken with the bishop, since now knight g4 attacks both h2 and e3. And he probably has to go h3 or g3, and then I take the bishop on e3, ruin his pawn structure, and it's gonna give myself some really, really nice dark squares as well. Okay, so let me just chop this off, put my knight on e5. Looks very, very good. Next, I'm thinking of moves like g6, taking away the f5 square for his knight. There is also this also means that I can put the queen quite conveniently on e7. So he goes b4, trying to take control over some dark squares, which is very, very sensible. But still, with this move, queen e7, I'm putting pressure on b4. He probably has to protect it with queen b2 or queen b3, and then I bring the bishop around bishop c8, and then either bishop d7 or e6, because this bishop on b7 is the only piece of mine that's not so well placed, and when I manage to improve this piece, I should be considerably better. Although queen g5 is a bit of an idea now. Then I have to watch out for some tricks like knight c6, but then I believe I have either bishop h3 or bishop e6. But queen g5 would create dual threats of bishop takes h3 and also queen takes e3, with check winning the knight on d4. Knight is gone rook f2. I'm a little bit less convinced about queen g5, since there are moves like knight f3, but I can take that and put the bishop on e6. So I think queen g5 is still a good move. And now after knight c6, I think bishop e6 is the only good move, but it was quite sufficient. Maybe on the last move, you could have gone bishop takes b5, actually, because I was only thinking of knight takes b5, but then I have bishop e6. The point of either move is to make me take back on b5, and then he would have had knight d5 attacking the queen, followed by a fork on f6. So he allows me to take on e3 with a nice little double attack on f2 and d4. He protects the rook, so I'm just going to take the knight, and if rook f7, I could just go bishop e6. I don't have to take. So now I think I win a full rook more, and with you know, rook and a bishop up should be